Listen to it go. I don't know about you guys, but I think I may need an alignment. Now, I'm at my local hobby shop, RC Boca. Now, prior of going over to the track, what I wanted to do is do a quick overview before this beautiful thing right here is gonna get dirty, because we're really gonna get dirty today. And what a better car to test on the local dirt track. Yep, I said dirt. Now, this is the original pre-production Arrma Limitless that I beta tested for Horizon Hobby way back in 2019, the summer of 2019 to be exact. So what's in this beautiful vehicle right here? We have the brand new Cobra 8 ESC from Castle Creations. This is going to be the Mamba Monster 2 or Mamba Monster X6S replacement. It's also censored, which is really cool. Comes with a bunch of new updates to the data logging and just all that kind of stuff. And I'm going to get into that in a future video. Very cool ESC that I will actually deep much further into, so make sure you stay tuned for that. We're going to be testing this ESC with a whopping 1260 kVs 1721 censored motor from Castle as well. As you guys can see, the little sensor wire going all the way from there to here. And we're going to be running it censored in an oversized application. Now, compared to a Mamba Monster X8S, here I'm actually going to measure up from front to back. As you guys can see, there's about a 1/4 inch of length that the X8S has over the Cobra 8. Maybe if I get over here on this side, it's pretty hard to see, but I have the front measured up to the front and then the back to the back. But as you can see, the X8S is just a little bit bigger. So what is good about the Cobra 8 is that it's a little bit shorter and a little bit thinner, just by a little bit, and you can actually fit it in many more applications without modification, because it's also the same size as like your standard BLX ESC. Like you could just, bam, just put that ESC right there and it'll fit perfectly. You're just gonna have to make different extensions or whatever. And here is my XLX2 right over here. As you can see, the XLX2 from the front to the front, the XLX2 is like honestly almost twice the length of it. Now, what's pretty cool about this track Limitless that I built? Well, one, you guys can see we have some super duper knobby Proline tires, Gladiators. They're going to hook really well in the terrain that we're going to be running on today. In the rear, we have taller shocks. They're super duper plush. I gave it a little bit more travel as well. And I also had to take the front splitter off. And the reason behind that is because obviously if we have like a dagger out in the front of the car, this could spear the ground and it could just halt the whole car, either hurting the splitter, the chassis, the frame, whatever. So I've eliminated that issue just so that it can just glide over grass or, you know, semi-uneven surfaces, unlike the stock Limitless here. That will not be able to do the same. So this car is built completely as is, just for the track, as I said. And additionally, with the fans up for the ESC, we have 2 game changer fans directly for this motor. I have not one, but 2 heat sinks on it. This is the Twin Shorty 40mm fans. I actually like these a lot more because you can plug them into the receiver and it's not gonna drain a lot of power from it. Really cool, in my honest opinion. It blows a lot more air than your standard 40mm. I'm super happy with this heatsink and fan combo directly from Game Changer RC. Make sure you check them out. Last but not least, we have, it's not a wing, it's a wang. This is actually from a 1/5 scale Arrma Outcast 8S, and honestly, it kind of goes. It really goes well with the car. It's going to provide a lot of downforce in the rear. It's also not too heavy, obviously, because it's all plastic. If the car ever flips upside down, this will 100% protect it, and I'm honestly not worried at all. So here we are out at the local track, and finally, we're going to be running this Cobra 8 ESC, 1/7 scale application, 1721, 1260 kV. Let's see how well she does, guys. Gonna put it right through here. Just look at this, guys. Wow, look at that. She's screaming around the track. A lot of stability too. This car is absolute nuts. This thing is bowling in the corners. Full throttle coming out, full throttle in the straight, still full throttle the whole time around. My finger has not left the trigger. Look at that. That was just insane. Full throttle whole time. Cobra 8 just putting out power, and it wants more. It wants absolutely more. It's enjoying this. Let's cut through the short track now. Here we go. Going around, coming back out like it's absolutely nothing. This Cobra 8 is just loving every, oh, there we go. Loving that wall. Look at that, insane control. I am just honestly, let me slow down actually. We'll take a little caution. We'll do a caution lap. This vehicle is perfectly suited and built exactly for what you are looking at right now. The electronics are matched evenly to what they're supposed to do. The motor isn't overdoing anything. The setup, the gearing is not overdoing anything as well. Everything is just perfectly balanced with the 1721 1260 kV motor, Cobra 8 ESC on 4S. We're geared a bit higher, but that voltage drop is compensating RPM with the gear ratio. And that makes a great setup. Let's pop the hood on this real quick. Let's do a little temp check with my hand. I forgot my little temp gun at home. I just got done running it. I can literally keep my hand on the Cobra 8 ESC. I am actually on the base, the aluminum part of the ESC itself. And we just got done running this with an Innovation RC Edition 10,000 milliamp pack. We've been out here for about 30 minutes beating the living tar out of this. Let's feel the motor now with our Game Changer fans on it. Yeah, the motor's a little bit warm, but I can still keep my hand on it. It's still doing okay. Cobra 8 ESC though is actually outperforming the 1721 1260 kV. So I am really surprised at everything here. All right, so we are all zeroed out on our GPS, and we're gonna be doing a little speed run on the big 10,000 milliamp 6S battery from Innovation RC. We're gonna see what this little IRC battery can do in the track limitless. Hopefully everything goes well. All right, here we come, guys. Oh, blowout. That was apparently too much for the tire. It was the front left one. It was this one right here. What did we even hit? We hit 71 miles an hour. That is an awesome bash speed. Awesome bash speed. And we were still gaining too, but the tire blew out. So on 4S, this car respectfully does about 50, which is, well, my assumption was genuinely correct. 2 cells with the Mod 1 gearing with that differential ratio. We should be about a 20 mile an hour decrease if we were to run 4S. Therefore, it's a perfect speed we were bashing on at 50 miles an hour. Then when we wanted to haul some butt, we do over 70 plus miles an hour, and that was easy. There they go. Look at all that power. Oh, I see. The body is hitting the tire. Look at that. We'll just take the body off. We'll leave it right over there, and we'll finish these tires up. Damn. Woo. Oh my God, that is crazy. All right. Let's call it there. There's so much power in this darn car right over here. I don't know about you guys, but I think I may need an alignment, probably on the left-hand side. I don't know, but maybe it just needs a little alignment just to drive straight. Maybe that's why it's not driving straight. Well, let's, we might as well blow the rest of the tires up. Oh, there's one. Damn, I'm being hit with rocks everywhere. This car literally just keeps going. That is just nuts. Oh, my power. That is just insane. We literally tested the boundaries of this 4.5-year-old Arrma Limitless. And honestly, tires couldn't hold up. ESC, motor, both ran cool. Everything is running actually really well. This Cobra 8 ESC right here, maybe we need to test it a little bit more than what this is. Alrighty guys, if you enjoyed this test video, make sure you drop a like and subscribe for more. Don't worry, I remembered the tire. Can this still be re-glued? This thing really just ejected off, and it's a pretty clean blowout. Either way, make sure you subscribe for more. We'll have more test videos. Hopefully that blasts more tires into orbit. I had a lot of fun doing this. Castle, you knocked the Cobra 8 out of the park. Very nice made ESC, very efficient. So if you guys want any, make sure you visit castlecreations.com to check this ESC out. All right, guys, so as always, make sure you stay safe and have a good one.